Welcome to the vlog.
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 Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Season 4.
Welcome to the vlog.
I had to edit the vlog Monday morning because I didn't do it Sunday night, so I did that when I woke up, and then Turner and I got out because we wanted to spend our last day in New York like doing stuff. Picked up some stuff from Ulta, and then Turner tried Chick-fil-A. I kind of thought the fries were gross, and then we just walked around the Upper East Side, which was pretty fun. We walked through Central Park to get back to my aunt's place, and it was so pretty, and then it was time for us to say bye to New York, but yeah, it was overall a good trip. Got to the airport and we had like a couple hours to spare, which was nice. Nothing was rushed. We had a quick little dinner and then we just waited to board our flight. It was actually such a gong show getting on because they needed to like passport verify everybody. It was really annoying. But once we were on, the actual flight was pretty enjoyable. Turner and I watched Get Out together. Turner worked on his paper. I watched Megan, which was pretty campy and funny. Got home and had a little snack before going to bed. We were very tired. Next day I got up at like 5 to go to the gym and I did cardio, worked out with George, and then came home for some meetings. I had to go get my groceries, so I did that and then made myself a little yummy lunch, and then I just kept on working. Overall, I had a pretty chill day, which was nice. Although I am just having my post-lunch work in bed because I honestly think I caught a cold. I'm not feeling well. I feel like I can't take a sick day because like I just got back from vacation, so I'm like, it's fine. It's like literally just feels like a cold. I feel like fatigued and stuff like that, so yeah, trying to take it easy and be comfortable. Luckily I don't even have that much work today, so I'm just like catching up on stuff that I missed, and yeah. Ended up making it back to my desk and finishing off the workday. How brave of me. This was good. And it's the time of the year where by the time I finish work, it's dark outside. I finished my laundry from the trip. I picked up some boots that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. They were like $300 originally and I got them for $40, so that was good. I had dinner with my grandparents. It was really nice to see them again, and I went home and went to sleep. The next day I went on a run and I saw this adorable cat. It was so friendly. Realized I had a lot of cat interactions this week. Anyways, the run went pretty well. I think I did like 10 kilometers, so that was good. I went to the gym with George. We went and got coffee afterwards, which was nice, and then it was time for me to be at work. I had a bunch of meetings this day, but overall it was fine. Hello, it is just around lunchtime right now. Morning's going pretty well. Had a couple meetings and just have one more today, so that's good. This house is so freaking cold, and it's just like, it's like 2 degrees outside. It's very cold, and every time I like have even like an ounce of discomfort, like I'm like, oh my god, I'm cold, like fuck, I'm cold. I just think about like the people in Gaza who like lost their homes, they're being displaced, and they're like the Israeli government forcing them to walk from the north to the south. Sorry if I'm like mixing up north and south where they're walking, but like they forced all these people to walk for like 12 hours or something. Like the genocide going on is so horrifically unimaginable for somebody like me living in the West. Like I don't think like we'll ever be able to understand how horrible it is, like truly, even like watching all the videos. And I'm not articulate at all. I have like all these thoughts in my head and it's really hard to communicate them because I just feel like fucking bawling my eyes out because of how fucked up it is. I realized I was like wearing the sweater for my meetings and then I would change into the hoodie to be casual. Fine, you guys get another rant from me. I'm like shaking because I'm so fucking angry and pissed and like. So obviously when you like repost something with your opinion, especially talking about like the genocide that's going on in Palestine, there's obviously gonna be people that don't agree with you, and you can't change that. I get it, and like I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, I don't care if any of my followers disagree with me because I'm like, I don't care what you like. I just don't care if you don't agree that there's a genocide going on. Like, I just don't care because it is. You know what I mean? Like, if you choose not to believe that, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't agree with you, and I think morally maybe you were a little bit bankrupt, but so I posted
something. I'll put it on the screen so you know what I posted. But like what I said, I don't even think it's controversial. What I said under, like not even what I said, what I reposted. Under international law, there is no justification for Israel's attack on hospitals and ambulances. I don't think that's a fucking hot take that I think is morally bankrupt and absolutely fucking disgusting to bomb hospitals and ambulances. The right to get medical care is a fundamental human right that must be protected for all, especially during an unfolding genocide and health crisis of epic proportions. I don't think that's controversial. And I get a reply from it. How about the atrocious and terroristic attack of Hamas that preceded that? How is that your response? When 11,000 people have been slaughtered in 38 days. Probably that number is even higher now because every time I fucking say the number and it feels like it's inaccurate because the death toll just goes up every single minute. It's fucking horrific. How is that your response? How are you so unempathetic to the Palestinian people that the idea of them having their hospitals bombed and their ambulances bombed and to have such a civilians be slaughtered like that, how is that justified in any way? How is the amount of war crimes being committed justified in any way? I am obviously a little bit escalated. I'm baking some bread. I'm following recipe from a Palestinian creator. Seems yummy. I'm excited to try it. I just feel like we are living in a dystopian fucking society. Anyways, I'm gonna finish off my work day and then just take it from there. I'm going to this talk. It's actually cool and relevant to me. It's a talk about algorithms of oppressions and how search engines reinforce racism, especially as a data scientist, NLP person. It's really important for me to go to talks like this and to think about how bias is really integrated into data systems and stuff like that. So I do want to go to this. I'm just I'm feeling very dysregulated and it's hard to fucking do anything and function normally when there's a genocide going on across the world. And I know that I'm super privileged and obviously it doesn't affect me to the same extent as it does as somebody who has family there or the actual people in Gaza and in the West Bank that are experiencing this apartheid state and genocide. But it's not fucking normal that this is happening, and it's not fucking normal to see these videos, and it's not fucking normal to ignore it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop there.
I finished my day of meetings and then it was time for me to bake the bread. It was super yummy. I was very excited to try it. And then I was off to my event. I ended up walking there, which was nice because it was not raining. The event was really interesting. I came home and had a little bit of my bread, which was good. It was just super soft. Thursday morning I didn't go to the gym, but I didn't want to run either, so I just went on a little walk, so that was nice. And for lunch I visited Courtney. I'm cat sitting for her, so I got to take the keys. I gave her some bread and she gave me cookies. It was a nice little baking swap and the day ended up going well. But eventually at the end of the day I had to get ready for my run, so I bundled up and I headed out the door. It's funny again because now when I run in the evening it will also be dark, so there's no way for me to run in daylight anymore. I got home and we had dinner with Tash and Molly. It was super yummy. And then the next day I got up early, got to Courtney's to set up my work at home station, and then I went a 10-kilometer walk. This felt really nice because obviously it was sunny out. This is the sunniest November of my life. Got home, had a couple meetings, and I hung out with Persephone. Working from home is so much fun when there's a little kitty there to keep you company while you're just working away. I probably am less productive though because she is just the cutest. I eventually came home to have lunch and continued working. I had some meetings in the afternoon get canceled, so overall I only had one and things were pretty chill. Turner and I were watching the Hunger Games movie, so we chilled out at the house for a little bit before going over to the theater. I was so excited to watch this movie. I am a pretty diehard Hunger Games fan just because of the nostalgia factor, and I would have to say it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Next day, I woke up at around like 6:40 and I was out of the house by like 7:30 to get my ass on a 9.5 kilometer run. Even though my pace was fine, I actually just wasn't really feeling it. Like, I felt like I was out of breath the whole time, but it was all worth it because I got to cat sit Persephone and hang out with her.
It's snuggle time. It's snuggle time. It's snuggle time.
So I don't know if this is drawn out, but I am literally obsessed with her. This is about to be just like probably a minute of shots of Pee-Pee because I think she's the cutest little thing and I'm obsessed. So just enjoy.
That's your ball.
Unfortunately, eventually I had to leave. I went to a Pilates class and then Turner and I went to my grandparents. We saw a corgi on the way there. I had a nice time. I relaxed for a little bit and then afterwards Turner and I went to the ceasefire protests for Palestine. It was really powerful and I'm happy we went. In the evening, we drove back to Turner's house. Lots of traffic and we hung out with our friends, which was really nice. The next day, I had to go home pretty early just because I needed to be there for Pee-Pee, so took the SkyTrain home and got to Courtney's house and I fed Persephone and we just hung out for a little bit, which was fun. Again, you're just about to get some shots of her because I don't think it ever gets old. I think she's the cutest little kitty ever. Eventually, it was time for me to go home, so I biked home and I made it into the apartment, got a little bit of a snack, and read for a little bit. So I am just relaxing at home. I was supposed to go on a run this morning at Turner's, and I was not feeling it. My foot was kind of like feeling a little sore, so I'm like, whatever. Just relaxing at home. I feel okay. I'm going to my dad's cultural call this afternoon with Emilio, so I think that'll be nice and fun. I saw another cat when I left the house, which was so cute, and then Emilio and I got a coffee together and went to my dad's studio at the cultural call.
There's a whole board on.
Who are we looking at?
Is this yours?
Yeah. You have a whole Pinterest board on hamsters?
How long have you been working?
We walked around for a little bit looking at all the different art. It's honestly overwhelming. There's so much to observe, and there was this cute little doggy there too. I was obsessed. It was also my mom's birthday, so eventually we went home and I walked over to Oddfish to celebrate. We all had a really lovely meal together and all the food was just so good.
I know.
Happy birthday to
Molly and I visited the thrift store and then I just edited the vlog.
Hello, it feels really nice to end the vlog and to be in Vancouver right now because obviously last week I was in New York and I didn't have all my little creature comforts here, so it's nice to be home. This week was honestly pretty chill just because like I'm in between projects right now at work, so I'm just kind of like wrapping things up and doing some prep for the next thing. I expect like maybe like rest of November and a little bit into December we'll have a little bit more work, which I am totally on board for. I'm happy to just like keep myself busy right now. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm just trying to end off the vlog and get myself into the next week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week.